What does a Chinese buffet have in common with public speaking? Well, the answer to that question is the next subject of your weekly dose of storytelling medicine.
Hey, Michael Davis, the storytelling MD here. Just been in surgery. I'm about to head out to lunch. Going to go over to a local Chinese buffet. But before I go, I thought I'd just give you this thought for the day. The speech that I was operating on, that I had to cut out about 2/3 of the material for, was a speech that was leaving audiences literally in a daze. There was so much information that people didn't know what to think. They weren't sure what the point was. But fortunately, we were able to save the speech. Like I said, we cut 2/3 of it out. We got it down to one main point with 3 supporting points. It's about a 30-minute speech. Now, the reason I mentioned the Chinese buffet is that any buffet, doesn't have to be Chinese, but any buffet is a lot like a speech that's filled with too much information. Have you ever been to a buffet? I think we all have at some point. Well, if you're like me, I go with the best of intentions. I'm going to fill up my plate one time. I'm going to eat, pay the bill, and then leave. Well, I have a weakness for Chinese food. So when I go, I'll usually load up some lo mein, some fried rice, some orange chicken, sesame chicken, and maybe some shrimp. I have my plate, and I probably eat too fast because my stomach doesn't get the message that it's full. And then I start to justify myself. I am spending $12.95 for this, so I better get my money's worth. So I go up and I have a second plate. Now, I do have more self-control than when I was younger. I used to have 3 or 4 plates when I was younger. My point is this. When I'm done eating a buffet, I usually sit back and I feel like I could take a 6-hour nap. I'm stuffed to the gills and I'm questioning, why did I do this? I know better. Well, as a speech audience member, have you ever felt like you were being stuffed with too much information? That's often a big challenge I see. People are so eager to share what they know about a given subject that they overload the audience with so much information that people forget 95% of it the moment they walk out the door. And that's not a good thing, obviously. So is there a solution to this buffet effect in speaking? Absolutely. It's a concept my coach, Craig Valentine, taught me. It's called the 10-to-1 rule of thumb. For every 10 minutes of speaking time that you have, offer one supporting point for your main message. Now, a supporting point can be a story, could be an activity, could be an analogy, could be some type of video or PowerPoint display, but just one supporting point. So as a quick example, I still do financial planning seminars from time to time. And when I talk about retirement planning, the specific idea that we talk about is how to create a guaranteed income for the rest of your life. Now, we could get into investment strategy, tax planning, legal issues. I'm qualified to talk about those, but we don't. We talk about one specific idea. How do you take a portion of your retirement dollars and create a guaranteed personal pension, if you will, so that you know that that money will outlive you? That's it. Anything more, and we begin to confuse the audience. They walk out and they're not sure what they should do. So as you look at your presentations, think about how much time you have to speak, and then determine, for every 10 minutes of speaking time, only one supporting point. If you do this, if you're willing to take out the scalpel, cut part of your material, your speech, or even a lot of it, I promise you, you'll have a much better, more impactful speech that will resonate with the audience long after you speak. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go to the buffet and I'm going to have just one plate of food. Right. See you next time.